For over 3 decades, this is how Clippin Claude Russell has been keeping trim. When it comes to barbering, he's at the head of the class.
It's a good living, but it's a hard job. It's a hard job standing on your feet all the time, but you meet a lot of fine people in the barber business.
It's the people and the atmosphere that makes Claude's place a lot more than just an ordinary clip joint.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot more than a clip joint. Most people come back for the haircut, and a lot of them come back for the conversation. If you don't feel at home in here, it's your own fault, ain't Jerry?
Absolutely.
Just make yourself at home with a cup of Claude's free coffee and catch up on the latest news.
You can learn everything about what goes on in the community and what your neighbors is doing, and yeah, you can learn all about politics and everything.
Now, I don't know if present company is included, but Claude's had a lot of famous folks in this chair, and that's one thing that helps keep him a cut above the rest.
You get drunks and preachers, and of course the drunks, we don't let them stay too long, but I've cut a few representatives' hair, and the high sheriff, he comes in and gets his hair cut, and he sweeps the floor for me, and that's the way it makes everybody else look bad, so they get the broom sweep too.
Even the late legendary coach Buck Van Huss was a valued customer.
Yeah, Buck was a good man. I enjoyed talking to him. He's just a country person.
The place is sort of modeled after a certain barber shop in Mayberry. After all, Claude does have a picture of his idol and inspiration hanging on the wall.
And Floyd, he taught me all I know about barbering. I try to get people's sideburns even, but Floyd on Andy Griffin never did, so I don't think they'll hold it against me, do you?
And Floyd would really appreciate Claude's cutting wit. So maybe he doesn't give them away, but Claude still stays highly busy lowering 30 to 35 sets of ears a day. His sign-in sheet is full from 5 a.m. till closing.
I've had two try to get in the church at the same time. And I told them, I said, they was kind of mad. I said, now whoever wins, I'll cut their hair. That's what I told them. They got a kick out of that.
I guess you could say Claude gets more than a snip of satisfaction out of his job.
Giving a guy a good haircut and getting him to come back, and we usually have a lot of fun in here cutting up, talking about people, and I'm a cut-up.
Ask Claude to reflect on how long he'll continue to cut up, and he'll figure it down to the last cut, give or take a hair.
I'd say I'll probably cut as long as I'm able to do it, because I'm 56 right now, and I'll be 57 in July. I'm planning on 13 years from that day I'm going to retire. I'll be 70 years old. I think that's long enough, don't you? Till then I'll go a steady clip.
And it usually is when you allow Claude Russell to cut in. In Cable Country, Tim Cable, Eyewitness News 11, Kingsport.